What's up, everybody? GWTX7 here, and today I will be giving you my top 10 favorite anime. This list was very hard to compose. I have so much anime that I love and enjoy. So much I'd need a top 100. That's how much anime. It's more than 100, but I did a little thinking. I put this together as good as I can, and this list changes on a daily basis. So today is my top 10 favorite anime. At number 10, this is an easy choice. DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, Goku and His Adventures. For multiple reasons. One is because of Lord Frieza and going Super Saiyan for the first time, and Piccolo, and of course Vegeta. I am the Prince of all Saiyans. This list will be spoilery. I'll put a disclaimer at the down at the bottom. There'll be a little bit of spoilers here. But that's number 10. Number 10 is Dragon Ball Z. At number 9, and bear with me, Prison School. Okay, Sir Kiyoshi. All right. It's about I think it's about 5 high school kids who go into this all-girls high school, where it's the strictest high school in all of Tokyo, and if you screw up, you go to prison. It's very hilarious. Oh, at first I thought I wouldn't even like it, but I started watching the dubbed version, and I love the show. So it's at number 9. Number 8 is Gangsta. And I know people hate on it because the ending wasn't as good, and it wasn't, there was no conclusion. But I loved Gangsta, okay? Of course, I'm a little, I like to see some samurai. I like to see these two. I like to see Nick cutting people open. Look, I can prove I love Gangsta. I got Gangsta merchandise, okay? Gangsta was pretty, awesome. So at number 8 is Gangster. Number 7 is Tokyo Ghoul, which, once again, when I thought about it, when I heard about it, I thought, no way, this wouldn't be for me. Then I started watching it. I watched all the episodes to it. I'm waiting for a 3rd season. Come on there, Japan. I want that 3rd season. And I love Tokyo Ghoul. Ken Kaneki is your protagonist, and he struggles with being half human and half ghoul, and throughout the series. And then he's I'm gonna be disclaimer before you watch Tokyo Ghoul. There is a horrendous torture scene in Tokyo Ghoul, so like I said, a little spoiler. I just want to warn you. There is a torture scene, and it's grotesque. Okay, if you can't handle that, don't watch it. I don't want you throwing up. Okay? Number 6 is a classic, my favorite classic, Roger Smith and Big O. Yes, I love Big O. Big O is like one of my go-to animes. Yeah, you play Roger Smith in a town where everybody has lost their memories. A city of amnesia, as he says. Cast in the name of God, ye not. Yes, that's for Big O. I loved Big O. It was like my first, series that was more towards adults than, watching Dragon Ball Z. You couldn't tell if it was for adults or not, because I was a child when I watched Dragon Ball Z. I think I've said before, I don't know how I got away with Dragon Ball Z. I go back and I watch it on the on my Funimation stream, and the stuff that's in there, I'm like, how did I get away with watching this being like 8 or 9? How the heck did that happen? I don't know. I probably said, hey, Dad, I'm going to watch a cartoon. And he just said, okay, fine. That's it. That's probably what happened. Hey, Dad, I'm going to watch cartoons now. Okay. Yeah. And number 5 is Trigun. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, love and peace. Vash the Stampede. It was awesome. I loved Trigun. I like going back and watching some episodes of that. That's why it's number 5. And number 4 is The Get Backers. It's another anime that I go to anime that I watch when I'm down, or my favorite episode is an episode where Banmido and his partner, I can't remember his name right now for the life of me, but they were sitting on top of a building. I think his name was what was his name? Well, anyway, he chases a rice ball off the building and he falls. And the whole episode is about how he's in the hospital because he chased a rice ball off the building. That's the Get Backers. They get stuff back for you if you lost it. It's a very good series. It's a little older. At number 3, I had to put this on the list. I have so many, but this is another one that I liked, and it's another go-to one. Black Cat. Trey Hartman and his at first he's like an assassin, okay? He's got a number 13, and he goes around and he assassinates people that are bad people. He does it, that he assassinates the bad people in the world, and he's part of an organization that hires him, have him assassinate bad people. This is at the beginning, okay? Until he meets a girl named Saya, and she tries to change him, and what happens is his partner in crime, I guess he's a little lower than Trey Hartman, didn't like this idea, okay? Because she's trying to get him to the idea that he doesn't have to use his gun to kill people. He can stop them, but he doesn't have to kill them, okay? She wanted, in the end, this dude who is his partner, who's psychotic, who thinks Trey Hartman is like the god of gods, he killed Saya. I'm sorry, I spoiled that for you. It's like the 4th episode anyway. And Trey was getting into this girl, okay? It wasn't just about being friends. In my opinion, Trey was, looking to get a little, okay? Come on, if you're talking to a girl on a rooftop at night, you're gonna eventually want some, okay? They were even gonna have their first date. That's the irony. To me, it was gonna be their first date. They were supposed to go to a festival, have a good time, watch the fireworks. Instead, dude with sword goes hacking and slashing and kills her. And the result, Trey stops being an assassin altogether, and he starts being a bounty hunter with this other bounty hunter in question. There's another bounty hunter there. Like I said, my memory's vague, but I know Trey Hartline. Once again, if you see my other videos about anime, you know a character I relate to, I remember their name. And at number 2 and number 1 can be flip-flopped either way you want, but to me, Cowboy Bebop is at number 2. Jet and Spike and Ed and Faye, and their adventures throughout space, being bounty hunters. My favorite episode is the mushroom episode. You should see that. I love it. Hey, mister, you know what this is? This is the stairway to heaven, stupid frog. The mushroom episode is hilarious. I've watched all of Cowboy Bebop. I know the ending, is a little heart-wrenching. But Cowboy Bebop, it should be number 1, but at number 1, it's number 2, but at number 1, I had to make this number 1. This is number 1 to me. Okay, these are my favorites, people. Your favorites can, everybody has their own favorites. This is my favorites. At number 1 comes Steins Gate. Yes, the Hoyin Hyoma, Ritaro Okabe, as you want, however you want to call him. To me, he will always be Hoyin Hyoma. I am the master mad scientist. Drop the charade, mutant. Lab founder, evil mad scientist extraordinaire. This design, Hoyin Hyoma. Remember Deborah 01. That's right. Steins Gate. I love Steins Gate. I love it so much. I've got a screensaver of Steins Gate on my computer. A background. I said screensaver. It's a background. I have a background of Steins Gate on my computer. I love Steins Gate. If I want to watch something, I would watch Steins Gate. Number 1. It's at number 1 because the most memorable character is the main protagonist, and throughout the whole series, he pronounces himself as Hoyin Hyoma. And of course, there's an extra bonus why this is number 1, because I used to drink Dr. Pepper like it was going out of style, and he is the Dr. Pepper man, and he's always got a Dr. Pepper with him. Yes, I used to drink Dr. Pepper like it was going out of style. He does the same thing, and he creates a time machine out of his microwave. Come on! Jeez. I know, I spoiled it for you. Hey, once again, I'm going to leave a description. Spoiler alert, people! It's my favorite anime. My top 10 favorite anime. Yeah, so number 1 is Steins Gate. I have so many honorable mentions. I'd probably have to make another video. So number 1 is Steins Gate. Let's do a little recap before we end this video. 10, Dragon Ball Z. 9, Prison School. 8, Gangster. 7, Tokyo Ghoul. 6, Big O. 5, Trigun. 4, The Get Backers. 3, Black Cat. 2, Cowboy Bebop. And at number 1, we got Steins Gate has chosen. And, well, that's about it for that. Throw that down right there. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. No, that's cool. And, hey, comments down below, your top 10 favorites. If you don't, if you can make a top 10s, like I said, that was hard for me. It really was. And subscribe if you like to. And until next time, bye-bye.